Hello, friends. It's your buddy Oscar. Uh, just here this evening for us to have a quick chat, a continuation chat, as I choose to call it. A couple of weeks ago, I reposted a communication I had in the past, and it was titled "Don't Let Your Wow Supersede Your Why." And in that communication, I we had a chat on what is your wow, what is your why are you doing what you're doing, and we talked about the relationship between the surprises that we encounter where we are, and how such surprises sometimes we get carried away by those surprises, some lifestyles that we probably have never encountered before. Then something happened afterwards. Two friends asked me some very essential question. One person asked me, I saw your talk. I saw your communication. I was really inspired by it. But what about those of us that do not know about why? And that question really struck me because when I talked about that, don't let your wow supersede your why, I spoke about it from the perspective that everybody knew their why and everybody knew the wow. That means I didn't take into consideration actually that there are some persons that are not used, that do not even understand what is their why. So that is one of what we're going to be talking about, like trying to address this evening. Then another friend also gave me a call. Hey, Oscar, I saw your communication. I was really inspired. But for you, why are you doing this? And why are you doing what you are doing? I say, yeah, that's really true. It's not just about me telling about persons what is your why. Me too, I need to know why I'm doing what I am doing. Actually, I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, but for the purpose of time, we'll have a conversation on why I'm doing what I'm doing in another discourse. But for today, let's look at what is your why and how to know your why, because that is what we want to address today. What is your why really? Why is the reason for which you are doing what you are doing? Life is full of options. Life is full of so many options, different choices to make. But there's a reason for you to choose what you ultimately decide to do. You going into a marriage, you decide to marry one individual, irrespective of the so many persons that are coming to you. You decide to go into a particular type of business, irrespective of the many types of businesses that are coming into your mind. You decide to make a choice of the course you want to read, irrespective of the so many courses that are there, avalanche of courses, as a matter of fact. But there's a reason for which you choose to take that course, to marry that individual, to go into a relationship with that individual, to get into that particular job. So the reason for which you decided to embark on that journey, to embark on that project, that is your why. And if you really want to make the best out of it, you need to take some time, sit down in your alone time, in your quiet time, get a writing pad and write down your reasons. When you have written down your reasons, then you analyze each reason one after the other. Then, in analyzing your reasons, you are convinced within yourself if really this is what I want to carry on. And that is where the strength to carry on comes from. So many years ago, I told people, in part of my communication, because I've actually been involved in this for quite some time, even though there was a pause. I say every man's action is justified by his or her own sense of reasoning, no matter how irresponsible that reason sound to somebody else, but his own sense of reason justifies that reason. And as long as your inner self justifies that reason, you develop inner strength, and that inner strength is needed to go on. I also have spoken to some persons before, and I have told them it's good to get ideas from people, it's good to get suggestions from people, it's good to get advice from people, but make sure that your ultimate decision is made by yourself. And why? Because when you make that decision by yourself, from inside you, internal strength is built. And that internal strength is what you will need to overcome the challenges that come in that journey you are embarking on. This is the reason why it is very essential for you to know your why. Because your why is what builds for you internal strength. Your why is what builds for you focus. Your why is what prepares you for the challenges that come, so that you have internal strength enough to surpass your why. So I don't want to take too much of your time for today. We are going to continue along more. How strong is your why? We have a chart on how strong is your why. Down on the chart, what I want you to do for each person, just put there in the chat box, what are you doing and why are you doing what you are doing. Let's this conversation continue, because we shall be building ourselves and we'll be growing together. Our why will be stronger, and then we'll have the reason to keep on keeping on, irrespective of the challenges. It's nice to speak with my good friends again once more, and I look forward to being with you in my next communication. Don't forget, you need to know the why you are involved in what you are doing. That is what will give you the strength to keep keeping on. Do have a lovely evening. It's a bright day here today. I hope it's bright where you are too. Have fun and have a great day. Cheers.